Hey guys, so I thought I would do a little bit of a video response. This isn't something I normally do, but I kind of feel compelled to talk about this, and especially because I feel like this person doesn't deserve to be attacked. And the person who I'm talking about is Taylor Tragedy. If you don't know her, you can look her up on YouTube, and she has like various other social networks she's a part of. But anyway, so there was some drama about 2011 teenage mom just randomly making a video, well, I guess not randomly, it was provoked, about her opinion regarding teenage parents having multiple children, and saying that there's no excuse for making multiple mistakes in a row. And I feel like she was very wrong, and you're obviously allowed to have your own opinions, but I feel like it was just really inappropriate and just kind of weird. I don't really have anything against her other than that. I don't know her. I just recently noticed her channel. I found out because I was watching one of Taylor's videos, and she was clearly bashing her among probably a handful of other moms in a similar position to Taylor. Now, I'm 23. I'm not a teenager. I mostly finished college, and my partner is 32, and he's been in his career for the past 10 years. I got pregnant in my 4th year of college, and I was in a 5-year program. Because I got pregnant and because of the unforeseen circumstances, I have not finished my degree yet. And you would think, well, yes, we own and live in our own house. Danny is older and he does have a job, but that doesn't mean that necessarily we are better off than someone who is a teen parent or whatever. We recently hit some hard times, and we even had to sell one of our vehicles to pay the bills. But we did that so that we wouldn't have to, not take on the responsibility of taking care of ourselves. But anyway, so I just wanted to point out that, because, even though I was in college and everything, that doesn't necessarily mean I was better off than somebody like Taylor or whatever. And I've actually decided I'm not going to finish my program because being a stay-at-home mom and an amazing mother to Hazel is much more important than finishing my previous degree. And the last year of my school would have cost me so much lost time, and my program was designed for single college students whose life revolves around school, and that's not my life anymore. So I've made some serious sacrifices, and in some respects I want to say that I was in a worse position than some teen moms because I had to make that decision for myself, career or baby, because I could just easily ship Hazel off to daycare and finish my degree fine and go get a job and, leave her with some stranger. But that's not what I want to do. That's not how I think. I don't feel that is responsible of me. And I don't want a stranger raising my child. So, and that's my personal opinion, and that is my right. So, and I guess I could potentially be considered to not be successful because I didn't finish college. But that doesn't mean that I'm unintelligent, that doesn't mean I'm stupid, and if I were to have a second child, that doesn't make me a bad person. Success is not defined by college degrees or how much money you have. I may not agree with everything that Taylor does or that everything that Taylor stands for, but she, after watching her videos for a while and, kind of seeing more of her story, I realized that she is a good parent and she cares about her children, clearly. And even if she doesn't go to college, that doesn't make her unsuccessful and a bad person. She's sacrificing her time and, you know, her teenage life to raise children. And that's a big deal. She could just not be raising them and could be, you know, having them pawned off on her parents, but she's clearly with them every day. So she's living with them and she's living on her own. And that's great. I'm glad that she can do that. And even if she wasn't, you know, that's none of Vanessa's, fucking business. So I just wanted to say to Taylor that, you know, we're strangers and everything. You don't really know me. I don't really know you all that well. But you have my support because, you know what? The reason why you're pregnant is because of biology. It's not because you are a bad person. Our bodies are designed to get pregnant. Our bodies want to get pregnant, and it is not your fault that you accidentally got pregnant, no matter how many times that was. And you're not a bad person for that. But what you are responsible for, and what will, you know, you should be held accountable for, is how you handle the situation. And clearly, you know, since you want to keep the child, which is obviously your right and your decision, you're wanting to do things for yourself and for your children, and you're thinking about your children. I didn't hear anything, you know, in your past few videos about you. It's been about your kids, and that is, I think, the most important thing that people should be paying attention to, is that you're about your kids. And as our lives should be about our children. But I just wanted to reiterate on that. So, Taylor, you have my full support. You know, I'm sorry if I've ever left you a comment or anything that was negative in the past or whatever. But I feel like, you know, I see you in a, you know, a better and a different light than maybe I did in the past, and I just wanted to say that you have my full support. You're not a bad person. Oh, baby, I'm coming. And best of luck to you and your little family.